Alright, hello YouTube. Unknown Havoc here with another update on my 1911A1. Well, I got the big news. Today I got my firing pin spring and I did the sear spring cut. So I now have a sear spring in here and I've done some test firings and this weapons platform does indeed work. So we can go to half cock, no problem. We can go to full cock, no problem. Now we are going to dry fire the weapon at this point. Now you'll notice I still don't have the plunger tube on here, so the safety is a little, obviously it's all over the place because the plunger tube is what helps keep the safety down or up. So I got the safety down. I'm going to dry fire this weapon. Actually, first I'm going to show safety up. Try and pull the trigger. Nothing happens. Safety down. Try and pull the trigger. Sorry, it's a little hard to do with one hand. Safety down. Try and pull the trigger with one hand. Does not work. I'm now going to depress the safety, the grip safety, and I have successfully test fired this weapon. So you'll notice that the two safeties do indeed work. So let's try putting the safety up. We're going to depress the grip safety, pulling the trigger. The weapon does not discharge. So the only time that this weapon will discharge is if the grip safety, or is if the thumb safety is down, the grip safety is depressed, and the trigger is pulled to the rear, and this weapon does fire. So massive update. I have test fired this with primers only. It worked great. I have test fired this with the spear plastic bullets. It worked great. It really hits the primer pretty hard. Let's see if I got that brass. So that's actually a very good sign because it's hitting the primer nice and hard. Here's the piece of brass. You can, sorry, it's kind of hard to see with this camera. But you can see that the primer strike is really nice and deep. I guess it's kind of hard to see with this camera. I'm sorry. Primer strike really nice and deep, so we know that the hammer is hitting with enough force. Really excited now. Hopefully tomorrow I will have the very first test shots of this weapon on camera. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to see if Bane 762 is able to come out with me, and we're going to try and put a couple rounds of FMJ through this. Really excited. This project is finally coming together. I finally have a firing piece. I've got the first big cut that I just did tonight. My sear spring is in. The sear spring seems to work great from the single firings that I've done. All the trigger, everything works great. I have yet to find out, when we do rapid fire, if the sear and disconnector work or not. Or not rapid fire, but, one after another. If the sear and disconnector and everything work. So stay tuned. We're going to have more coming towards you. But for right now, really excited. Once again, Unknown Havoc here. Make sure you check out Bane 762's channel for some more great videos.